Rocket League is gameplay at its purest form. There is no story to contextualize anything, you simply have an objective, the tools required, and opponents to overcome. Everybody is on an even playing field, and there's no leveling or progression system that will allow you unlock weapons or equipment or items to give an edge on other players. The biggest advantage you can bring is the experience you've gained from previous matches. This helps to avoid the common issue I have when starting a multiplayer game, whereby I log in, I find everyone around me is of a much higher level and have unlocked all these fancy guns, skins and weapons and so on. It's very overwhelming and very disempowering, and I just lose all interest after that point. Rocket League doesn't have that problem. Here you have a ball and an opponent's net. All the cars have the same abilities and speed, and whether you win or lose, that depends on your skill, your team skill and your opponents, and a small bit of luck. Matches last about 5 minutes, and as soon as the starting whistle blows, you'll find yourself right in the action. The arenas aren't very large, so you're never too far away from the ball at any moment. This also means that you will constantly find yourself either at your opponent's end trying to score, or your own end trying to defend, with very little downtime in between. Every moment of that 5 minutes is intense. When you successfully use your car to score a goal, the ball explodes and sends all cars flying in a very satisfying way. Even conceding a goal isn't too frustrating because it isn't long before you're right back into the action trying to even the score. This also goes for losing a game. There are tens of thousands of players at the moment, so filling spots is very quick, and it doesn't take long to get right into the next match. The controls are responsive, the aesthetic is simple and colourful, and the sound design is very effective of replicating that feeling of actually being at a match through the use of whistles and horns and crowd chants. I find it very difficult to get into multiplayer games, especially as a new player. I usually find that other players are very experienced and I just can't compete and am always killed, or other players are just very good at trolling, at which point I'm frustrated to the point of quitting. This isn't a problem in Rocket League, because in Rocket League you don't even need to talk to your teammates. You're all on the same page. Get the ball in the opponent's net. If you want to show off your skill, get the ball in the opponent's net. If you want to troll your enemy, get the ball in the opponent's net. It is simple. In the way of criticism, I'd have to say the camera can be very fussy, especially when the ball launches in the air and is directly overhead. You can't maneuver the camera to see the ball directly above you, in which case whether it's going to fall in front of you or behind you is a matter of luck. Another potential issue, and this isn't really the fault of the game but more of the nature of it being an online multiplayer game, is that it'll only be good as long as there are a lot of people playing it. What I mean by that is, it's very quick to get a game going. Within a minute you will have all the rows filled and the game started. When you lose or when you win, it's just a few more clicks and a few more seconds and you're in the next round. And this is what's great about Rocket League. It's that it's very bite-sized. You don't have to wait long, you don't play long, you're in, out, and it's very good. The problem is, if there are fewer numbers playing in, let's say, a year's time, then the wait will start to get longer. So your 5-minute match might take 6 minutes to actually start. This is in the scenario that lots and lots of players drop off. But that aside, that is definitely sometime in the future. I would absolutely recommend this game to anyone. Right now, it's an absolute blast.